This is the World Bank's downward spiral of childhood vulnerability graph. Age factors aside, there are numerous risk factors that can increase young people's vulnerability. As depicted in the graph, each personal, family, or environmental shock that a young person receives pushes her one level down into a more precarious situation. The possibility for a young person to engage in risky behaviors, be exposed to crime and violence, or become involved in the justice system increases as she moves further down the spiral. And just like the physics of a downward spiral, the deeper one gets sucked down, the harder it is for her to get out. To protect our young people, we must spot the risk factors as early as possible and take action to prevent them from causing more harm. In the previous section, we peeled the onion of Anita's case and discovered that under the skin of her disengagement from school, there are multiple layers of risk factors. The risks facing young people vary depending on their family situation, socioeconomic status, stage of development, physical and mental health, and barriers to services. According to research studies, there are three groups of risk factors. First, individual factors. Any physical or intellectual disabilities, mental health issues, LGBTQ identity, major chronic illness, apathetic, antisocial personality, unwanted or unplanned pregnancy and parenthood. Second, family factors, poverty and isolation, migration, ethnic, linguistic, or religious minorities, lack of care and supervision, separation of family members, single-parent family, dysfunctional divisive family, negligent or incapable parents, abusive, violent parent or siblings, parent or sibling charged with or serving time for criminal offenses, drug and alcohol misuse, family members suffering from major mental or physical illness. Third, social factors, lack of a social safety net, lack of public funding and investment, lack of cultural and ethnic community support, systemic discrimination, befriended by delinquent peers or recruited by a gang, income inequality, inefficient service delivery, high barriers to access services, unskilled or poorly trained youth service providers, unwelcoming and intimidating school environment, unsafe or hostile neighborhoods, intolerant or unsafe workplaces, policies and laws that disadvantage vulnerable populations. As we emphasized earlier on, a severe level of youth vulnerability could be the result of a combination of many of the aforementioned risk factors. No one factor can be addressed in an isolated manner. A systematic approach delivered through a coherent network of services is definitely needed to mitigate these risks. It is important to note that while these risk factors may lead to increased vulnerability, they're not necessarily reliable indicators in predicting adverse outcomes for a young person's development. Often we see that young people with similar risk factors end up in different places, with some clearly better off than others. That is why we need to explore other factors that may change the outcomes despite the existence of the risk factors.